What are the real-life cheat codes that work almost every time? Quickly build a meaningful relationship with someone. 1. Compliment them on something they do well. Be as specific as possible. 2. Ask them for advice on how you can also do this thing well, just like them. 3. Actually listen intently to their advice and apply it. 4. Follow back up with them and share the great results you experienced by applying their advice. 5. They will love you, root for you, go out of their way to help you, and will always give you the benefit of the doubt when you fuck up. Hell, they may even offer their daughter's hand in marriage. So, only do this people who you want a genuine relationship with. It's that powerful. There is not a single person on this planet who is impervious to this tactic if done sincerely. When you are working on something, like continuous progressive work, leave your work on something interesting so it's easy to restart. Works with coding projects, writing books, even constructing things. Something I learned as a teenager. When complimenting women you don't know or perhaps just aren't close to, as a man, compliment something they had active control over. Say, a choice in eye makeup. Or perhaps color coordination of their outfit. Even a logo. Complimenting body parts is risky as you don't really know in what ways that person might feel insecure about themselves, and it shows you're actively creeping. Every time I tell a woman her nails look cool, their faces light up. I like being remembered as the guy that noticed something she went out of her way to do. The shit people talk about others behind their back always has a way to get back to the victim of the shit talk. I realized this and, though I've never been one for backbiting, I actively started saying nice things about people behind their back. I'm not sure I have a good metric of whether it works as a cheat code, but personally I would sure feel great if somebody told me something nice a coworker or colleague or friend said about me when I wasn't around. Being really nice to customer service reps. Sounds basic, but it's wild how often you get upgraded, refunded, or helped way faster just by being cool to the person who deals with everyone's anger all day. If you act confident, even if you're faking it, people rarely question you. Confidence is basically the human version of pressing up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. The rate of return on even small amounts of time, e.g., 2 by 25 million per week, spent doing resistance training is a real-life cheat code to unlock years' worth of physical health and mental health. Invest minutes, reap years equals cheat code. You can't control other people, you can only control your response, is a mantra I breathe daily. When a task seems too big to start and kind of overwhelming, I'll give myself a 5-minute assignment of working on it before I do something else. 5 minutes of prep work, 5 minutes of research, 5 minutes of cleaning. It's easier to be overwhelmed by an entire task than it is to be overwhelmed by just working on it for 5 minutes at a time, and sometimes you get to the end of that 5 minutes and find a little bit of gas in your tank you didn't have before. If I'm waiting for my wife to get off the phone or stop texting or get dressed, all I have to do is start up a video or a game and she's instantly done and wants attention. Works every time. This is a big one. You know when you're walking along a narrow street and there's someone coming toward you, and you end up doing that awkward little, will I go this way or that way, dance with them until you finally get the fuck out of each other's way? Excruciating, right? Well, I've not had to do that shit for decades. Because instead of looking that person in the face on approach, I very purposefully look over one of their shoulders, indicating without words on which side I intend to pass them. That easy little visual cue works every fucking time. When you are walking somewhere at work, carry a piece of paper, glance at it occasionally like it's important. Everyone will assume you are doing something. This can also work as a student in HS, by the way. You see a 1-2-1 pattern in Minesweeper, the mines are in front of both ones. Every time. I've ended up being a trainer at every job I've ever had. Anytime someone messes something up that you've taught them on more than one occasion. No problem, make the same mistake all the time. They don't get hung up on it. Next time I get to that step, remember this is the thing I've messed up before, boom, they get it right. Thing learned. Learn to ask for help. Normally we want to solve all situations, issues, tasks, jobs ourselves, but it is not always possible. Most of the time we require help from others but we are incapable of accepting or asking for it. Analyze the situation and if you think it may be beyond you, ask for help.